Hello everybody, welcome to another exciting video from DC Universe Online and host Wire Tips, also known as Action Man 2010. In today's video I thought I'd just start out doing another creation thing. I know I haven't been doing any videos as of late of anything with the game necessarily as far as tips and stuff go, but this is definitely a pretty good tip or any kind of recommendation if you want to have a good classic style for all your characters. This is going to be talking about the Wonder Woman classic style. Now with Wonder Woman, there's going to be a lot of things I'm going to suggest here, and of course I even have a few questions because there's a few things I couldn't actually get right with this character, and I know she looks kind of pretty decent as far as a classic style, but there's a few things I'll probably mention about this style that I kind of had a little bit of difficulty with. But anyway, to start out with, of course she's Wonder Woman. She's in the hero faction. Mentor, Superman, Wonder Woman, optional, of course, whatever you want to choose for her, it just doesn't really matter. I think I picked Wonder Woman, the same person. Movement is flight. Now that's the first question I had on the flight. I know Wonder Woman has been shown to be using acrobatics in the game where she doesn't fly. And I know in some of the movie and cartoons and stuff she may seem like she flies or kind of has like a hovering technique she does. But I just chose flight because I thought, you know, I figured, well, she's a goddess so she could fly, and I kind of figured she'd fly anyway, even though you don't really see her fly or the type of way she gets around, more of a kind of a walking or acrobatics or some sort of an acrobatic flight or skimming or something. But anyway, that's what I picked for her movement. So and her personality is powerful. I always pick powerful personality. A weapon is a shield. Now for the shield, this is something that I kind of didn't really spend a whole lot of time on. It's called a chakram style shield. As you can see, it's got red, gray, and blue in it. That's the type of shield I use. There's also a shield, I believe, that's the brass shield, shine brass. Now the shine brass shield, if you choose that one, you're going to see the emblem on there. That's the emblem, the Wonder Woman emblem which you can get. I believe it is the one from the Batman vs Superman swag bag that came out in 2015, just like the others that I mentioned. Now if you want to use the brass shield, you can. I know she has like a kind of a star kind of shield. It's kind of similar or something that effect to what Captain America kind of has, sort of, but not really. There's a few cinematics in the game where you can see her shield, what she has. I wasn't able to find a shield like that, but these are the ones I liked for some reason. The chakram one, it just seemed to be pretty interesting and it seemed to fit her okay. If you have a different choice, let me know. If you can find a better shield, let me know. But you know, I figured since she's the classic Wonder Woman, you don't really see her shield all the time. I just picked whatever. But if you want to recommend to me a shield I can use for the classic one that fits her classic shield, let me know. Anyway, moving on. So that's her shield. Anyway, her hair is black, long, of course. Now, as far as her hair goes, I did try a couple things. I know there's a few new added hairs I've seen. People use like a more of a shoulder lengthy one. The one, of course, classic. That one I definitely thought was too short. It looked okay, but it looked a little bit too thinned out and too classic style to be her hair because it was way too short. I tried, let's see, shoulder length hair, this one. This is the hair that people use for Supergirl, actually. I thought it looked a little bit, just didn't look right. It looked kind of funny. Let's see, what else? There's a steam mascara edge style, which I didn't even want to use. A warrior braid one, which could be used for Wonder Woman's hair, but I know she doesn't always have it up in there. Now, this is the popular second selection I had because it looks more of a Themyscirian type of style with the braids in the back, like how she would have her hair if she had up a ponytail. So that would be a second choice. But because this is the actual classy one, I wanted to go with the wavy one too. Now I thought this one was pretty close to her actual hair length, the wavy one, but something about it just still didn't look right to me. So I kind of just ended up using the long hairstyle. So for my first choice, I would suggest the long style for the classic Wonder Woman. I've seen everybody use that style anyway most of the time, even from the beginning. So anyway, moving on to the actual hair colors. Hair is colored black, eyes are blue, the body type, I want to say, I was going to say striker, but that's not what it is. It's actually, if you're a male, it's the brute size, so on the woman's side it'd be the brute size. I forget what it's actually called for the female bigger tile, but she's like kind of a more athletic style built body type, and it's kind of the more of the brute style medium. Because I never make my women characters for some reason. It's just my choice. I know she's probably a pretty tall Amazonian character or woman because she's athletic and strong and everything like that. But people probably pick her as like a brute large. I picked her as a medium, but I think that's pretty good. And then as far as the skin type, I picked human skin color 3. So it's just kind of fit her facial, I think, recognition to me. The skin code, if you want that, is 954542. Again, that's 954542. Moving on to the style and headgear and all that. Now for the headpiece, the one you want to use is the Noble Warrior. It's the crown. I believe a Promethean lockboxes give it pretty easily. You might be able to find a broker. It's a pretty easy style. It's not, I wouldn't say it's extremely rare, but it is kind of considered a rare item. The Noble crown. It's the only crown, as far as I know. There might be a few other ones that I don't know about that you can actually unlock, especially for these replay badges, things they just added, where you can unlock things and everything. But that's the Noble Warrior, the one that she wears for a crown, because she does need the crown to make the grade, to make the look. That's definitely the main piece you would need for her to make Wonder Woman, I would say, because that's what makes it look like Wonder Woman is the crown and the Noble Warrior. So that's that. As far as shoulders go, she doesn't have any accessories, no shoulders, because like I said, this is classic style. If you're trying to make of course, the one for the movie where she wears all the armor and goddess type with Themyscira and Amazonian gear, then of course that'd be different. But I'm going for the classic look, so she's not wearing pretty much that much of any armor. As far as the emblem goes, it is, I say, going to be the Wonder Woman emblem, Batman vs Superman. But I just couldn't get a chest piece. Like I said, the only way it shows up is on the shield. If you pick the brass shine shield, it shows up on the front there. But there's not any chest piece that I know of that I could find where it would actually show the emblem. So I ended up just putting it like this and used the Noble Warrior chest plate piece for the chest. And like I said, Noble Warrior for the chest has a shined part above. Now there's also one piece that I used to use for her like this, and all the colors aren't looking right, but the red, it's all red, and the top part of it, certain little tiny line strips in it were yellow, which actually looked pretty decent. But like I said, I just it looked too simple and kind of plain to me, so I just went back to the Warrior. It has a little more definition to it, adds a shine to the top of it. That's how it's supposed to look, so I use that one. If you have any other suggestions, let me know. Like I said, I did have quite a bit of different suggestions and different turnouts for this beforehand, before I find this final look. For her legs, like I said, as again, everything is Noble, so you want the Noble Warrior style, because it's the only pair of shorts besides briefs that have, you know, or I should say it's the only pair of shorts that are brief looking that actually have the stars on it that she has. There's not very many pairs of shorts that I've found that have stars, except for Noble Warrior. That's probably the only one in the game that you can use for it. And then, of course, there's no back for her unless you want to give her a cape, but that would be kind of pushing away from the classic style look. So as far as the waist goes, like I said, it's the Wonder Girl belt, because it has the Wonder Woman. Now that was actually a choice I made, because I figured, well, if she doesn't have the emblem anywhere on her body, like her chest, or you know, except on her shield, which you won't be seeing most of the time, I decided to give her Wonder Girl's belt so you can see the W in some form on her waist. I can't see the actual Wonder Woman Classics version has the W on the welt, but I figured I might as well make it blue and put a W on it so you'd know that she has her emblem somewhere. So that's the only thing different about this from the classic version. Other than that, she looks pretty much almost 100%. Now the feet's going to be the peaked boots. I believe people use this style a lot for Superman, like tall classic, looks kind of like that, but it's called a peaked in the woman's side, the female gender side. People use it for the Supergirl. I'd use it for my Supergirl boots too as well. I probably will be doing a video on her too as well. I want to try and do some more of these. As long as I get enough views on them, I'll probably try and do some more styles on some more Justice League classic people like Flash and stuff in the future. I might as well. I'm getting a lot more views than I thought for these. So anyway, that's the peaked boots, and then that's your Wonder Woman right there. It's a classic one that I have. Like I said, this is just my version of the classic one. I know there's a few things that don't look exactly like her, like the shield is different, the belt. Oh yeah, and the hands, of course. I think I forgot to mention the hands is the Sinestro type. There's a few other ones that you can use. I think it's from the Earth 3. They're kind of a smaller ones, but I don't think they look right to me. I don't think I have it for her yet anyway. But this is the only one I thought looked the best. They're kind of longer bracelets than she has. She has like kind of a one-banded thing around her wrist, but I thought these looked pretty good anyway as a kind of armor. So I used these Sinestro ones. You can use different stuff if you want to make it look smaller, but this is what I used. Now moving on to lastly the colors, white, of course, blue and red, and a fourth palette for skin if you want to use skin, because for the Sinestro gloves, the actual hand piece is not really hands, they're actually a part of the gloves. The whole thing is just armor-based gloves, so I had to make the hand part and it was kind of a peaches color, like her skin, to match it, which looks pretty close. That's what I've seen people do before. That's the only thing you can really do, and that's the color for that. That would be A7302A. Again, A7302A. Of course, that could be a D. If it's not a 0, make sure you check D. Starting with the white, of course, A5, A5, A5. That's pretty easy for the white. For the red, it's 5E0800. 5E0800 for the red. For the blue, 00132F. 00132F for the blue. And of course, we do have our regular skin color, which is 954542. 954542. And I do know the colors are not quite the same, but they're pretty close. The codes are different though because of that, because I am using a skin-based color for her hands, which is not even existent. So of course her eyes are blue. This one I can give you, but it's just the eyes don't really matter. You're not going to really see her eye color all the time really closely. But it's 0884FE. Again, 0884FE. Of course the hair is black, which is just all zeros, a 2 at the end, or whatever. I kind of give it a little bit of a blue touch to it to make it like a shine, but you can't hardly even see it because it's kind of hard to pull off the actual bluish shine in her hair like Superman's without making it look too blue. And then of course makeup, I just put red for her lipstick. You want it to be like this. I guess I'll give it to you. It's 6C0000. Again, it's 6C0000. If you want to give her kind of like a mild kind of lipstick color and not make it look too red or whatever, because she doesn't really have that much makeup, but it's pretty defined though. You can make it pretty red. And that's pretty much it for the Wonder Woman style. There you have it. Like I said, it's pretty basic. She doesn't wear much armor except for her. The normal style is kind of what makes the grade. And like I said, you want to have the shield. I said as far as the emblem goes, that's the only thing I couldn't really figure out how to put it on her chest, like in the actual costume where it goes over her chest area above the shine. Like on this one, that's why you choose Noble, because at least he has the brass up there. It looks kind of shiny, like armor or metallic looking. So that's the closest I could get, and then one other way is on her waist and on her shield. Anyway, if you have any other questions, if you have any other suggestions, let me know. Comment in the box. Like I said, subscribe if you like this video. And like I said, it's all for now. I do thank you for watching. I will do some more styles in the future of a few other ones. The main, like, you know, out of the 6 main ones, like, you know, Flash, Green Lantern, I do have some more. So keep watching. I want to thank you. Hope this helps you out. If you want to make your own character, hope you have fun with it, and have a good day. Thank you.